simplicity, no one is talking about it. Because you don't need healthy food. Because healthy is like a label.
It's a marketing.
It is a marketing, yeah. And it's awareness would be the word. What's the awareness towards food? What's the awareness towards movement? What's the awareness towards sleep? These are the 3 pillars. 4th is like fun, of course. Emotionally, you need to have fun. And my experience on these 3 things, you need to create habits based on all of them. And habits means make them part of your life in an easy way. Therefore, there are the bracelets that are saying, okay, get up from your desk. But you're in the middle of a task, and I know what it is to feel inspired. You're like, okay, I have the solution. Let me write it down, or let me do it. And therefore, you can make shorter periods of training, which is training because you are training to be there, not work, to do resistance training, to do runs, to do swims, to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and focus on because this is what I do in the last 5 years. I don't go to the gym anymore. I go to my dojo, and then I struggle, and I sweat, and it's hard, and I get humbled every day. And this is the most important thing for me. Wake up, go and train, and then the rest of the day is amazing because I've been choked. I've been my joints have been locked. I have been pressured by some like guy 30, 40 kilos above my weight. I'm 85 kilos, and it's hard. But I did every day. I did the most important thing for me, taking care of my body, and this is a habit. But I don't want everyone to have this habit. I want everyone to have the awareness of what's the sport that gives me joy. What I love doing. It might be hiking. It might be a walk in the park. It might be a run in the park. It might be go to the swimming pool, get some lengths, go to the gym, do some weight strength resistance training, or do some yoga if you're a lady. Or your ladies can do all, of course, but just yoga might be a bit more
of course,
a lady thing. But I did yoga too, and it was great for my emotional well-being. And food comes like the next step. Okay, I'm now moving. What should I give my body in terms of energy so I can sustain the activity that I'm doing? Because physical activity would lead to like better appetite. Better appetite would lead to more calories. It might be a two-edged sword. You're like, okay, I'm training a lot, and then you're eating like 2-3 pizzas on lunch.
You're rewarding yourself for the effort.
And then the last thing would be sleep. And this is if there's one thing that's like the ultimate super drug, it is sleep. Because sleep regulates the way that our body gets back to optimal shape, like muscles, tissues, joints, everything, and mental. In a mental way, to be able to defragment our hard drives, the information that we had to remember better. We need these 4 hours for the body and 4 hours for the mind and the emotions. And people are like, no, I'm sleeping 4 hours and it's enough for me. It was for Kobe Bryant. You're not Kobe Bryant. Don't do like Kobe Bryant things because you're not leading the Kobe Bryant life.
Yeah.
And sometimes people that are overweight come to trainers and say, I'm a lady, I don't want to be muscular. But you're overweight. You cannot be muscular because before being muscular, you need to go down the weight scale, work on habits, and then you need to start to train like a person that's going to become a muscular. And you have 2 kids, a nice job, a corporate career in IT company, and this is not the main priority to be someone that's going to, I don't know, Olympics for CrossFitters or bodybuilding championships. So it's we are rationalizing things as people which prevent us from leading a balanced life. And all these 3 things, under like the one that's deprioritized the most is sleep, because why sleep? When we die, we'll sleep. And this leads to this downward spiral of, Do you know that having less sleep works on your ghrelin levels, which directly affects your cortisol levels and affects your appetite? So less sleep means more need for carbs and for calories. Less sleep means lesser. You remember less, and you are sucking at being creative and jobs
and more
so
easily
Irritating.
irritatable. Yeah. And thank you for outlining all of this. You are quite aware what you need, and you are at the point where you know that you have to prioritize those things before other things can come, and you can be good at them. But if we have to break it down and start somewhere, usually, and we'll talk about sleep in a second, but usually, if someone understands that he or she has a problem, the first thing that they think about is I need physical activity, and I've talked with people who wanted to start doing something, but it's indeed extremely hard for them because of the stress of the schedule. If you have kids, then it's hard mode. If you have more than one kid,
hardcore.
it's hardcore mode.
It is.
And usually I see those people struggle with, do I go to the gym?
Where do I start?
But if I go to the gym in the evening, it's like mental. It's like all those people over there. I don't know what to do. Or do I go in the mornings? But if I go in the mornings, then I sacrifice my sleep because I have to wake up early. And what do I do? Where do I start? And usually people don't have a good idea for how many different sports they are. And the gym is number
it's not
one.
For me. It's for, and also there are also like beliefs like the gym is not for me, it's for stupid people,
or the gym is not for
or
me.
how are people going to judge me in the gym because I'm not in a good shape and I'm a
There's
lady
ego
and
involved.
I'm old or I'm pretty, like I'm not like the people there, etc.